Okay, hello everybody, Adriana here. Today I just wanted to come and bring this conversation to why do you feel stuck? Do you feel stuck that you're not making any progress? Is that your health? Is that your eating? Is that your weight? Is that work-life balance? So why do you think you really feel stuck? So today I want to bring up one very interesting story that I only realized that recently. So normally when I was going to restaurants with my family, and let's say that kind of wasn't planned meal, the meal out, what I always used to do, I didn't order myself a meal. And I literally didn't order myself food. So what I did, I kind of just like, oh, I'm just going to stick with coffee. And then what I ended up doing, kind of in my mind, I ended up choosing and eating, like, let's say, kids leftovers, and eating their chips or eating their chicken leftover. And that was actually a few months ago. And and I basically, because I'm doing kind of all this, let's say, personal development work on myself, and something really stuck with me, because where there is a pattern, there is a story. And I stopped and I just thought, oh my God, I actually felt that I wasn't worth having a meal and sitting down and having a meal with my family. That was coming down to that I wasn't worth paying money, £10 or £15 a meal for myself. So I decided not to have that. And obviously, suddenly when I realized that, uh, it kind of like hurt me that I just kept doing that. Obviously, it wasn't something that I was doing every single time, but I was doing few times, let's say, how the time happens, that I've noticed that I was doing that. And it really kind of stuck with me. So ask yourself, why do you really feel stuck? So that can come down to, I've kind of just chosen to kind of talk about uh, three different things. Do you feel scared? Do you feel scared of change? Do you feel you just simply won't be able to complete the task? You won't be able to complete the project, the project on yourself? Do you feel, some other people are going to judge you? Are you going to, be judged by your family? Are you going to, sometimes some relationships get, on the brink because someone decides to change and the other person just rejects the change. So what you will do, you will adjust yourself, because you will be scared of losing someone. That literally can be losing a friend, it can be losing a partner. You feel like that if you change, then suddenly they're going to leave you. So you will resist that change, but you will stay where you feel like you are accepted and loved. So you will not make any difference in your life because of that. Maybe you are scared of failure. Whatever, if you start doing, I'd say, I will call it, if you start taking that project, about yourself to improve yourself, do you actually feel that you are simply not going to follow through? So what's the point of even trying? And then it comes, so when you're looking that fear, ask yourself, what are you scared of in that change? Then the next thing comes, that you simply don't feel good enough to feel good. You don't deserve to improve yourself. You don't deserve, just like me, to order yourself a meal in a restaurant because you just feel like you're just going to, eat leftovers from your children. It can be that you're going to spend money on everyone else, for all the other activities to make everyone happy, but you will not spend a penny on yourself. You're not going to buy yourself a makeup. You're not going to take yourself to hairdresser. You're not going to treat yourself when you feel like you deserve something, because you just simply feel you don't deserve it. So how can you, in that scenario, when that's how you feel about yourself, how do you think that you would ever take action to change? So, and also as well, it comes down to that you just simply don't believe that you can do it. So it can be anything. It can be your food. You might feel like you really have a problem. You might think, oh my God, my health is, getting worse and worse. And, you can see the impact it has. You might even have diabetes, you might even have a high blood pressure or high cholesterol. So doctors are telling you need to lose weight, and you're just like, I just simply, I'm going to pretend that I can't hear them, I can't listen to them, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to do what I can right now, and I'm going to survive every single day. And then at some point you're just feeling, okay, when something really bad happens, then I'm going to take care of myself and start doing something about it. So you need to start thinking, what's the internal dialogue that you're having inside of your head when you're thinking about changing? When you're not wanting to do the workout, for example, when you don't want to prepare yourself a meal, when you feel like, oh no, who cares? I'm just going to eat another, 5 pieces of cake or another 5 Kit Kats because nobody can see you while you're, going to bed at night. So everybody goes to bed at night, and what you do, you just eat because you feel like that's just your coping strategy to survive everything that's around you. Because at the end of it, you don't feel good enough. You don't feel you can do it. And you're just scared of change. You're scared of how you can do it. Are you going to be able to do it? And as well, how that change is going to affect others. Because I can really tell you that when we start changing, our circles change. Circles of people that we are surrounded with, the way you communicate with your family, you will go and start actually creating boundaries, not to protect your peace, but once you realize why you want to change, you will start protecting that your own peace with literally just being really clear with your loved ones. So, for example, I know, like, when I go home, and my parents, they always like to talk about, first they tell me that I am too skinny. Second thing, that I'm not eating enough, and and literally just constantly criticizing me. But that's their way, that's their narrative. And so what I do, I basically just, as soon as I step there, I just tell them, can you please just keep your opinion to yourself? Because I am living life how it serves me to feel my best. So I really want to know, can you hear anything here for yourself? Is this something that you've been doing? If there's something that you could hear for yourself in this, what I said, that you feel scared, that you don't actually believe that you can do it, and also that you feel like you're not worthy of feeling better. So these are the kind of 3 key things that normally stopping us to change. So if you acknowledge that, you can literally just ask yourself, but how can I flip this around? How can I actually start working from this place when you recognize it, what it is, and really feel empowered to the change? Get really curious, because there is always how can you feel better? Beliefs about yourself that you can't do it, and how you can start feeling empowered to say, okay, these are the steps that I need to do, and I'm going to do them no matter how hard it feels, no matter what I say to myself that I can't do it. I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to keep proving myself that I can do it. I always say it's not about your ability that you can't do, it's how much you believe that you can. So that's it. I'm just going to leave you there, but make sure that I'm literally going to upload this video or this audio on my podcast. So you can literally just go and click the link, you can save it, so you get notified when you actually get, when every kind of episode is going to come up. So all these videos are literally going to have audio, they're going to be back up there. But if you have any questions, please do give me a shout, and I'll be more than happy to help. Anyway, have a great day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.